Moeder het alle vorme van liefde in ons familie verbied. Geen drukkies, soentjies of ek's lief vir jou toegelaat nie. Maar ek was papa se meisie, ons wou net vry wees om gesonde pampa-dogterliefde te ervaar. Verbode liefde vind altyd uitdrukking, ons liefde was geen uitsondering nie en dit moes geheim bly.
Toe papa sterf het ma saamgesweer om daardie nuus van my weg te hou sodat ek nie sy begrafnis kon bywoon nie.
Toe ek uitgevind op sy verjaarsdag, het ek bitterig gehuil. Ma was daarin baie wreed. Hy was my papa en ons was lief vir mekaar.
Dis die rede dat ek liewer sing om papa te vereer. Nogals beter as blomme op 'n graf. Op die oomblik voel ek dat 'n oorwinne liefdeslied op die punt staan om uit my mond te stroom. Papa die leeswaai bankie is waar ons Sondag na kerk langs mekaar gesit het.
Wanneer ek mooi aantrek, haal jy jou kamera uit. Deur die lens fluister jy woorde wat verbode is om te sê. Glimlach vir my meisiekind, my trots, my lig sonder twyfel. Papa sê ek's lief vir jou, wat ma nooit wou hoor nie, nooit nie. Ek poseer, straal gelukkig en voel jou trots en liefde agter daai glas. Elke klikke liefdesbrief wat niemand anders mag lees nie, net ons. Maar kyk aan jaloers, maar sy kon ons liefste boodskappe nie keer nie. Deur die lens van jou kamera was ek papa se meisie, sonder twyfel. Ag my liefste papa, deur die lens van jou kamera het ek jou liefde gevoel. Stilweg maar waar en rein, geen drukkies, geen ek's trots op jou, geen woorde op papier, maar elke foto was 'n liefdevolle belofte, net vir my en jou. Deur die lens van jou kamera was ek papa se klein meisie. Met wit mantel op jou rooi MG, poseer ek in my blou minirokkie. Elke prent 'n geheime kode, elke glimlach 'n verborge liefdesnota. Tot maar dit verstaan, al ons skyfies wegsteek, geen genade nie. Kamera toegemaak, liefde moes weer wag, sy het gedink sy wen. Maar papa, ek het al jou liefdesbriewe veilig gehou, diep in my hart. Want deur daardie lens het ek geweet, jy het my van die begin af lief gehad. Ag my liefste papa, deur die lens van jou kamera het ek jou liefde gevoel. Stilweg maar waar en rein, geen drukkies, geen ek's trots op jou, geen woorde op papier, maar elke foto was 'n liefdevolle belofte, net vir my en jou. Deur die lens van jou kamera, Sondag na kerk, terwyl my kos maak vir ons almal, sit jy op die swaaibank met jou bier, stil en alleen. Ek sit gou langs jou, voel jou hand op myne. Ons liefde is die wenner, 'n sagte drukkie, 'n glimlach, dis ons geheim, net myne en joune. Maar het nooit geweet nie, maar met jou onsigbare teerliefkoesing het ek my papa se liefde gevoel. Warm en eg in my mooi rokkie. Ag papa, ek het liefde gevoel deur die lens van jou kamera as 'n jong meisie. Toe op daardie laaste Sondag op my swaaibank voel ek jou liefde volledig. Jare se stilte gebreek, my trane vloei elkeen 'n kosbare parel. Jy het gesê ek's jammer my kind, ek lei jou toe weer terug na God toe. Van verborge liefde tot ope arms, al die draak se bose touwers verbreek. Ek was jou klein meisie vir altyd, ons liefde was uiteindelik vry, papa, ons het gewen. Dankie papa, vir elke foto, vir elke geheime glimlach, vir daardie kosbare paar Sondag, liefkosings in my jeug, vir die laaste kosbare Sondag. Ons liefde het al die jare gehou. Uiteindelik kon al ons opgekropte gevoelens en woorde u uitspraak vind. Dankie papa, ek sal jou baie mis. Ons sal weer ontmoet een Sondag.
Daddy, now we're part of the same family again, that of our Abba Father God.
Thank you, Jenny, I love you. Liefde nog rein, ek's lief vir jou, sal ons vrylik sê. Elke dag, vir ewens en altyd.
I love you, my darling. You're daddy's girl.
Ek het 'n paar gedeelde oomblikke met pappa geniet op Sondag, op swaaibankies.
'n Sondag baie jaar later in Kanada op my swaaibankie, het ek pappa teruggelei na God.
Hy het al my foto's vir my gestuur na daai kosbare Sondag en een van ons lees swaaibankie.
Net ons het geweet van ons paar Sondae saam op die kosbare swaaibankie.
At 69, Jenny's finally confessed. Her and Daddy's hidden love story is even more beautiful now. I'd pressed her for more details, not prepared for what she told me. I was moved to tears. Now I know exactly why she smiled warmly at me when first I took her hand in mine. I did so mere minutes into our relationship as we excitedly walked and talked on the summer solstice in 1971, not knowing just how important it was to Jenny that I'd reached for her hand. How could I have known? Jenny gave my hand a gentle squeeze of acceptance and smiled at me. We've been inseparable ever since, though her mother never accepted that. I was almost 16, Jenny almost 15 when first we bonded in Africa forever and ever. Halfway through this special new song, you'll discover why exactly that was. Tempted to say I got lucky, since I did, but now I think it was all in God's plan. Tender love for Jenny and her daddy started on his porch in Africa. On a swing band, it finally came to fruition on Jenny's porch. Once again, on a swing bench in Canada. I witnessed that happy ending in awe. With my camera, I captured its most tender moments. I understood that Jenny lived through 2 forbidden love stories, not just ours. Daddy's and her love story, ours, and a 3rd, God's love for her and her daddy. His wife led him away from God, then soon sweet little Jenny was born with a mission. He wandered lost in the wilderness, then 40 years later, Jenny led him back to the promised land. On that day, their own love story was fully restored, as was God's love for him. We all cried. For 20 years already, we've been living the happily ever after part of our own love story in Panama, proving once again that love always wins. We believe it. I wrote a song about that. If you listen to this song again, you'll fully understand. Then listen to Love Always Wins, because it really did. Both almost 70, we just pray our love story, already in overtime, is granted double overtime by God. Either way, we'll meet again in heaven. We'll search for each other there. We'll find each other yet again. I'm sure we'll be holding hands there again every single loving day for all eternity.
Sundays after church, Mother making dinner, Daddy secretly caressed my hands, smiling warmly. I'd already learned to associate hand-holding with pure love when Ian first took my hand in his. Feeling his love flowing into me, I smiled my acceptance, giving his hand a reassuring squeeze. He took my hand wondering, will you? My smile said, I do. I did. We're still in love 55 years later. I was a runaway bride, escaping captivity in Canada, back to Cape Town to marry Ian.
By running away from mother in Canada back to Africa, I bet on you. I love you so very, very much. I'm all yours now.
Please always love me, forever.
I'm not sure what I've ever done to deserve the love of such a beautiful soul.
The lifelong sworn enemy of our love story died alone in Canada at age 93 in late 2024. Still as mean as ever, missed by nobody. Many times we've wondered what life could have been like if she'd been a normal mom, but she wasn't. As a result, we've lived an adventurous life. Having a determined common enemy focused us keenly on preserving our love story, something that the easy good life might not have done. So there's that to consider. Jen was 14. Without speaking, our souls connected. We were cruelly separated 6 times in 6 years. Jenny and me were separated a 7th time at 21. She ran away from mother in Canada at 22 to marry me in Africa. Jennifer was 48 when she proposed to me. We married a 3rd time in Montana, then ran far away to Panama.